Alright, recording na.
Do I look fat? Fuck! It always happens when you're about to record. Shit. Gonna shut up now. Okay, ayan. Okay. Last session, you did battle against the murder of Winged Owlbears. After a brutal brawl of steel against claw, you managed to survive and vanquish them all. As you move through the forest, you found a humble log cabin and decide to take refuge. This is what happened last time. After investigating the majority of the cabin, you found a set of stairs that lead downwards underground. You descend and find a tome encased in a metal lockbox. Your curious bard, as if possessed by some malevolent desire to look into it, unlocks several seals and locks through his bardic magic. And after doing such, you manage to unleash some of the book's power and, after a visibly long and arduous struggle, managed to seal it back into the metal box. After a few hours, you manage to make your way back to the humble wine town of Sugate. You smell dried evergreen wood, freshly baked bread, and several aromas of spices. Among the other, among the things you smell in rural towns and villages. You hear trotting horses and other beasts of burden hit the cobblestone road, and the ramblings of several folk, some mad, others excited. You never felt so grateful to be back home. What do you guys want to do?
Oh boy. I feel like I have someone that I need to see. Tapos I'm ruffling through my backpack and I uncover yung mga roses and other stuff na yung mission namin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're supposed to give those herbs to Gilbert and the roses to Gilbert as well.
Yes.
Yeah. How about the others? Everyone coming with, or do you guys want to go separately? Because you're so sick of each other now.
I'll join.
Billion's going to clean his armor
Mm.
in private.
Where's our cursed book, by the way?
It's in the cart that you're dragging with you, if I can remember correctly.
I'll be with the cart.
Okay, yeah. And you also have a baby, winged owlbear.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Di pa na natin yung pinatay.
Oh.
This was we played this January 6th, first game of the year, guys. So I understand why we, and so that there you have it. You guys have a metal box and a winged owlbear friend. I should have put that in the summary. I'm sorry. And so yeah, what do you guys want to do? So Fonzie and
I'll bring the owlbear with me.
Okay. It's roughly the size of Charlie, your dog, and it's pretty heavy. In spite of.
What's the name of? Are we in the town na ba?
Yeah, you are in Sugate.
Sugate, okay.
How many GP ba yung tatanggap last time, DM?
GP? I don't remember. You have to get paid first. You have to give them
Ay, tama
proof
pala,
of
no?
your,
Tama pala.
Yes.
Homebrew pala ito, homebrew.
Although I think you've managed to also homebrew to. So I think you've managed to acquire some semblance, a lot of gold then from ransacking / investigating the village of Zhongvale. Remember correctly?
Yeah, I have 115 gold pieces on me.
All right. So
I am going to Gilbert.
Okay.
For knock on his door. Tuk 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 tuk.
Okay. All right. Before we get to that, who else is going with Gibson?
I'll go with Gibson.
Okay. Yondu,
wait with
sorry.
the cart.
I'll be a bodyguard.
Slurp,
Bodyguard-ish.
okay. Hold on,
I'll,
Sorry.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll wait with the cart and hiss at anyone who tries to go near the cart.
Okay. So Zabu, are you taking the cart with you, Gibson, or where are
No.
you leaving the cart exactly?
Siguro sa may ano lang, like after, I'm assuming that there's kind of like a gate of some sort. Siguro, first order of business would probably be like find an inn of some sort where we
Yeah.
can stay and ano.
Well,
Tapos, yeah. Is there an inn?
yeah,
Like
Boulder Forge Inn.
Boulder Forge Inn.
That's where you guys are, the Sugate is
Yeah, right. Meron kaming libre na accommodations, di ba?
Yes, because you are now formal members of the
Nice.
of the guild.
Let's get paid, boys.
Wait, would you guys want to report in first before we head out to shop?
Yeah,
Yung-
sige.
Yes,
Let's
probably.
Yeah.
Yung
We're
Gilbert,
alive, pay us.
Yeah.
All right. So, 2 to 3 blocks away, I think. You managed to make your way through the cobblestone and dirt road of Sugate towards the the Boulder Forge Inn. You enter and you are you see other adventurers holding different kinds of items and weapons, talking to each other, looking at the bulletin board, talking to other how should I say these other attendants of the guild, whom they get jobs from, and yeah, that's what you see. You look towards the bar where you assume you'd see Esmeralda, but she seems to not be there at the moment.
I approach whoever is working.
Yeah.
Um,
You
yeah.
make a perception check to find out which one is who needs your attention. One you can ask about Esmeralda.
Ooh, that's an 11.
11. It's pretty, that's good enough. It's pretty. The Boulder Forge Inn is a little bit busy, but it takes you like 15 to 20 minutes to find someone who is not very actively talking with one of her patrons, mostly because the adventurers that she's currently dealing with are drunk, doing a little bit of day drinking while looking for work.
Busy day, it seems. Around these parts. I'm glad that I was able to catch your ear. Good sir, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Good ma'am. So, have you seen Esmeralda anywhere?
Esmeralda, of course. She's over by the back. I'll give her a call. Just wait here. Grab a table. Try to understand that not every person here is amenable to conversation. Just give me a few minutes. And then she rushes back. She's wearing the same white top and purple long skirt that Esmeralda wears. Yeah, what do you want to do?
I throw her a silver piece and I wink. Chop chop.
She grabs it and floats away. Not float. She runs away. Walks, I guess. Trots. I don't know. And yeah, you wait for 5-6 minutes, and Esmeralda returns a little flustered and tired. Pieces of coal or ash on her face, and holding what seems to be a specific metal tool. And she talks and she looks at you, smiles, winks at Slurp, and asks, you're back, and mentions or says, well, you're back. How are things in Jongvale?
Well, pretty dire. Would you have some time to speak privately? I don't think that this would make such appropriate bar talk.
Sure.
You have an office or a private room?
Let's just go to your rooms. Let's just give me a few minutes to clean myself up. I was busy fixing some plumbing there has been some problems with the sewage system of the Boulder Forge Inn, and yeah, we can't to put things or to shorten things. It's hard to get shit down the toilet. So yeah, all right. So you guys know. She asks for you to wait a few more minutes.
I will wait for you upstairs.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Take somebody's
And then
puppy.
she looks at she's curious as to she looks at all of you and realizes the state of your armor, the state of your what you're wearing right now. So she joins her brows her brows together, parang she tries to figure out what happened, and then she sighs and scurries off.
And
Yeah.
nandito ba yung mga yung kaaway namin last time?
I was about to say. And as soon as that happens, you see a very familiar blonde man approach you and greet you and offer a mug of beer. I'm
take
sorry
it.
we got. Sorry, go ahead.
I take it and give it to Zabu.
Okay.
Zabu willingly accepts and drinks the mug.
Before
Before he drinks, he checks it if there is any other
investigation check.
obvious any
Sir, nakainom ka na.
Looks good. Make a constitution check. Pero
Oh, boy.
wait lang, wala
What
pa.
do
Wala
you need
pa.
to check?
Nothing. Wait lang. Let me
Okay,
get to the
okay,
role
okay.
play, man. So he looks at you. He looks at you, and he mentions, "I'm sorry for how I acted. I was not myself, and as a form of compensation, maybe I could treat you to a beer and the night of story or merriment, perhaps."
Whoa, I don't swing that way. But
He smiles.
I will not say no to a beer, perhaps. After our business, we shall come down if you're still here.
All right.
And your name is, good sir?
Hold on, let me get to that. Okay, his name is, it's in here. Hold on, sorry. What is his name? Dito yan, sinulat ko yan. Sorry, wait lang. God damn it.
We will now decide a name for him.
God damn, no, he has a name. Sorry, wait lang.
Is your name Carlo?
Nope. Yes. My name is Bolton. Bolton Zarya. At your service. He a human fighter. He takes his bow. If you need anything, just let me know, and I will be glad to be of service. He takes his leave. He turns around, and you'll see the 4 elves that he is with. Si Kraton, si Soku, and si Suzette. They all bow to say sorry, and then they move back to their table.
Wait. Was this the party we got into a fist fight with before, or different?
Yeah, you actually got into a fight with Bolton himself. So
Nice.
I think I slapped him.
yeah, you did.
Wait, they're members of the Boulder Forge,
Yeah.
Oh crap! Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like tip my head. A bit strangely.
Sorry, Findeling? Are you saying something? I guess not.
He winks.
Okay.
At the elf. So that it.
Ooh, okay. You wink at one of the human. You wink at one of the women, and she smiles. All right. You guys want to do?
I guess upon reaching the stairs and the room, I think we had 2 rooms, tama ba? Or just 1?
Yeah, you guys had 2 rooms. Parang 3 for each room.
So we'll just stay in 1 room, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Gibson, where are you leaving the cart and the book? Oh, and she note where are you leaving din pala the owl bear? I forgot
Uh,
about the owlbear.
I'm carrying the owlbear.
Yeah.
It's with us.
Sige.
I'll try
For
to
some reason, they...
I'll try to parang ipasiesta ko siya sa isang room.
Okay.
Bigyan ko siya ng
So,
dried meat.
you managed to put the winged owlbear to sleep in your other room, which is yours. The people notice it, and some are quite frankly, when they notice it, they're surprised that such a thing exists, and this not violent with your towards anything that is not its race. Okay, so
We
you
bring
go
the,
into the room.
We bring the
The
chest
book?
in with us, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, the lockbox. Okay, the metal lockbox. You bring it with you.
Zabu is going to bring it.
Okay.
And Balin.
Okay. All right.
Double
So,
bring it. Bring it.
you guys have a moment to yourselves. What do you guys want to talk about or do? If you want to pass on that and get straight to the action, let me know.
Just a very awkward na parang
An awkward silence.
alam mo yung galing field trip tapos yung parang pagod na kayong lahat tapos yung parang nakatulog.
Parang
Exactly that. Like you guys, reminisce on your moments of almost being killed by the several denizens of the outside world. You look at each other, brief, awkward glances. Who is this guy? Thinking, who is this other person I'm with? Is he trustworthy? Especially that orc who somehow manages to not kill us at the same time.
Yeah, I'll just take out my loot and start tuning it.
Okay. How about the others? I think Belen, you wanted to take off your armor and clean it.
yeah, so it's like so while we're in the room, we like start taking piece per piece and just like inspecting it.
Okay.
Let's not talk about what happened.
Which parts do you take off first?
My pauldron. So you see a scar running, and then you would hear, and then I would think Gibson would start to play like.
Not even.
Do you reveal the face? Do you reveal your face?
Yeah,
Okay.
they actually have a picture of, but it's a very scarred guy. May na lang. Basta it's a scarred guy.
Kala ko
Point na yun.
Mandalorian ka. Hindi mo pakita yung
Sa iba yan,
Kaya
sa iba yan,
akala
sa
ko
iba.
din.
So,
Kala ko nga hindi mo ito take off yung
so Billion takes off his helmet, but he's covered in like a bandage then. So it's kind of
okay. So parang Kakashi.
parang
Okay. Daya. Okay. All right. Cool. So, 10-20 minutes pass and you hear footsteps getting closer and closer. Someone knocks at the door. Friends, it's me, Esmeralda. Can we talk now?
Absolutely.
All right. She opens the door. All right. Tell me about what happened in Jongvale.
A few things. Jongvale is no more. We found that the village has been desecrated. We found no people. It's either they have been taken over by some ill magics or things we don't necessarily understand. We've heard of cultist activities and of sigils that were left in the town itself. I show her parang I think I made a sketch of one na parang ko siya. So
Yeah.
this is what we recovered. We met with one of the rangers that was stationed
Rutherford.
there, the Rutherford Rangers, and he was able to share with us valuable intelligence and information about certain things that have been going on. And in our travels, we're also uncovered this very strange artifact, which I implore you, if you can perhaps point us to the direction of any person who might be able to understand the magic of the occult and might have strong resistance over its influence. And we will gladly turn this over to you. And
All
last
right.
but not least, and I go to the other room and take back yung na parang sleeping baby owlbear.
Fascinating. Ah, I see. It's a regal winged owlbear. From the looks of it, the feathers and the claws. These are very rare. How did you come upon this?
They came upon us, or at least what I understand are its former parents. That encounter wasn't so, brilliant. Didn't end well for the other party. And we're stuck with this little thing here. You don't know what to do with it or him. Or is it a girl? But I check its I check its where
You lift up its hind leg and check. It's a guy. It's a boy.
this regal winged baby boy. I'm wondering
well-
if you have any information as to how to help it.
Well, a mental missive by way of the message spell arrived to me, and I think a physical missive is also on its way. The Rangers of Radaford did claim that you had an encounter with them, and also you also managed to get rid of the undead influence that bewitches Zhongvale. Sadly, yeah, there weren't any survivors, so that story checks out. I believe you in that. Sadly, there's nothing we can do. Do you have any other evidence? Were you able to visit some of the houses, perhaps? Look towards some of the mayor's emails? Oh, sorry, not emails. Oh, God. Some of the mayor's records?
Did we?
You did, guys.
I
You
show her the
specifically.
sketch.
Mhm.
I show her the sketch of the.
Yeah. Yeah, you showed there the sketch of the logo na din.
Mhm.
Pero you guys also managed to pick up one of the notes of the mayor.
I
So
I don't think I'm wondering if this could be any use to you, and I give her the copy of the journal I picked up of one William Scott.
yeah, this will definitely help. The undead attacks like these have been growing as of late. In fact, I have a little side job for you. But before we get to that, regarding that book or whatever it is that you mentioned casts a dark influence, you should take Gilbert. You should take that to Gilbert. He can probably figure out what kind of artifact that is.
Where is he?
Gilbert is in his shop, so you should be able to find him there.
Fair enough.
In Gilbert's Great Goods. I forgot the name of the store. I'm sorry. And as for your little winged owl here, well, there are ways to tame him. But yeah, I would, because this would definitely a very formidable ally in battle. However, it will take some time. You should probably bring him to Gilbert as well. He is one of the leading researchers into owlbear biology.
That's convenient.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't have to think of anyone else for that. So he might he might be able to help with that. Yeah. By the way, were you able to look into the Ice Guard case, or were your hands full with this Jongvale village case?
We were not. I don't think
Okay.
we didn't have the time to go about it. We felt like this was much more urgent.
Ice guard rather. I see. All right. I understand that. I truly do. Well, after this side gig, should you choose to accept it, um, I'll need you guys to head over to Ice Guard. No one is taking this quest or is actually quitting this quest as soon as a few days after they get into town.
What do you think, guys? I look at the group. Up for another adventure?
We barely got home.
You guys can rest, of course. Take as much time as you need. Take all the supplies that you can get. So yeah, you guys can definitely rest for a few days. But I'll need you
A
to
lot of
be
beer then.
yes, indeed. Okay. There's a lot of beer downstairs, big guy.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that I can help you with? Could I have the ang tawag mo dun? The Jongsvale job letter? Or the job order rather?
I think Slurp has it.
Oh, I have it. I rummage in my pocket. Tapos I find a fish, another
God.
fish, and then I find the thing and hand it.
Okay. She takes it, looks at it. It smells of fish. And she deems it done. She folds it up, puts it in her knapsack, and then she brings out a big bag of a big leather bag of wait lang, let me check how much gold there is in here. 1,000 gold pieces, minus 10% for that goes to the guild. You should have at least 900 gold pieces, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. 900 gold pieces, and all the loot that you get, and as Meraldo mentioned, is all the loot and artifacts that you get are all yours. We don't have it. We just need a cut of the jobs that you take. All right. That's about it. The Radford Rangers also sent us a very good amount of gold, and then she throws a relatively smaller pack. That's 500 gold pieces. So you now have 1,400 gold, and individually you can share it siguro. And yeah, that's really just about it.
Much obliged.
Okay. Would you like to hear about the side quest now?
Absolutely.
I like that I'm saying side quest just. All right. So there have been just south, the southern path of Sugate. There have been some trouble as of late, and it seems to be of the undead variety. And seeing as you have managed to conquer these the undead threat of Yongville, maybe you guys can check it out. I'm sure it's not a big deal.
Undead.
Well, yeah, these are undead. I'll give you 400 gold pieces if for this specific job.
Make it 500 and we're good.
Fine. She magically she magically apparates a piece of paper, and you see just writing start to appear on it, and she gives you the job order. 500 gold pieces.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Do we sign it or just take it?
No, you just take it. It's fine.
I
All right,
take it and I turn around and I wink to the group.
Yeah. God
Good
damn
job,
it.
good job.
I'm gonna be giving you gold for no reasons. All right. So, you guys are given instructions to just go to Gilbert. For the two things that you have in your persons right now, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah. My window ba? Is there like a window?
Yeah, there are two windows, one for each bed that you have. So
Right.
3 windows rather, kasi it's 3 beds per room that you have.
Okay. I peek out
Mm-hmm.
and I try to look for suspicious people.
Perception check. Everyone's fucking suspicious in a village.
8.
Yeah,
Blame the guy.
you see, you see what you would generally see in a bustling um rural village. People trading bread, trading all sorts of vegetables and meat with each other with gold. Some are barter trading. There are a few people who talk about the the political machinations of the great empire, the im- the great empire, and ayun. That's but in terms of shady, meaning cloak and dagger, not necessarily. You are not able to you're not able to see anyone weird.
All right.
Oh, by the way, Luke, sorry, Zabu, did you drink the beer?
Yo. Yeah, I did.
Constitution check.
All right. Let's go with the con save. Copy one shot. Con save.
Saving throw,
God.
yeah.
You weakling. Saan na yung con save ko? All right. Let me see. It's... Oy, loading. 26.
And 6, you're not bothered by the alcohol at all. It is just pure beer. Pero
Alright.
had you rolled lower, your accelerated metabolism would give you a hangover and your head would ache. All right.
Ha ha ha.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to do before you set off for Gilbert?
I'll try to exit the bar stealthily. Para nagtatago ako kaya.
Ikaw lang, Gibson,
Bolton.
is anyone's...
Nah, I'll just casually go out. Siguro.
Alright, sige. Gibson, roll
Really doesn't care.
Yeah, roll for stealth.
What are these rolls?
May
7.
imagine ko si Pink Panther. Tining.
7. All right. You've seen how Findolane stealths through bushes, through different kinds of terrain, and you try to emulate that in the middle of an inn. So some people look at you weird, some just plain ignore you, and others are just wala lang
Yes,
sa kanila. Yeah. So you managed to quote unquote sneak out of the Boulder Forge Guild undetected by Bolton, if that's what you want to happen. The rest make their way outside. You are carrying the owlbear and the metal box.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah.
You make your way to Gilbert's shop, and there, the door is right before you. What do you guys do?
I knock.
All right. Come in.
We come in. Yes.
All right. Hi, it's been a while. It's been a few 10 days since you got back. How are things?
That long? Jesus. Well, Esmeralda told us to come here since we were told that you were the resident expert for all things occult and magical.
Well, that could be the case since I'm the only wizard in town, but go on.
All right. So we have something very interesting that we'd like to show you. But first, we'd love for a little bit of privacy. We don't want any prying eyes to be able to see what we have. Is that okay?
Very well. He snaps his fingers, then everything closes. The blinds of the windows go down. The door locks itself, and you now have privacy.
Yeah.
Also, is that a regal winged owlbear?
It is.
Where did you get that? Did you pry those off of the parents, or what exactly did you guys do?
We killed their parents.
The prying was done by the parents first, by the way.
I see. That's fair.
They tried, but they died. So we
Hmm.
have their offspring now, and we don't know what to do with it.
I see.
They
Well,
drew first blood.
yeah, unfortunately, the winged owlbears are rare, but they're not exactly endangered. So I guess you're encountering it is that's probably an indication that something is taking over. Probably humans are taking over some of their habitat. That's why they're being pushed out. But yeah, I haven't really done a thorough survey of the woods as of late. But I'm glad you're okay. And well, as what we can, in terms of what you can do for this little, he looks at the, no, he looks at the butt of the winged owlbear, tries to, for this little guy. Well, maybe we could, you can tame him. That'll take some work, but I can show you how.
Hmm. Fair enough.
It's like feeding, it's like having a baby. It's just a lot of work comes into it.
Not ready for that responsibility. So it's 5 men and an owlbear baby.
Hmm.
Is it edible?
Yes, in some southern parts of Aberdeen, owlbears are considered a delicacy if the hunter doesn't get eaten first. So yes, it is edible.
That's one option we could always consider.
Whatever, baby eater. Just take a
he,
step back. Right, big guy?
looks, he looks at he looks at Billen and there's it blinks
go
its eyes.
go go put on your armor or something. Anyway, Findolin, if you may present the chest to our patron here.
Before that, did you guys get my herbs?
I did actually. I did.
I
Ah,
I take out my
excellent.
backpack and I
I
uncover
and he
the
finds
give him the order.
All right. Okay.
Uh,
Findolin, you were saying something?
I flourish and whip out the chest.
I take a step
Flamboyant.
back.
Okay. Okay. So before I get to the chest, let me just check on these herbs. Perfect. All right. So I think our debts have been settled. I have one more request from you, Mr. Bard.
Hmm?
And for anyone who can help me out with one particular request. But let me just do a quick look at this thing. He scans it. You see how his eye suddenly has a magical spark through it, just ringing around the pupil. Hmm, this is strange. Normally, I would think that this is one of those evil artifacts, but it is an evil artifact. But it's not what I think it was. There's a legendary book called the Book of Evil that has a lot of nasty things in it. One of them is porn, joke lang. And this is not a book of evil, but it is an evil book.
Does it have porn?
No, it doesn't.
Damn it.
Yes. So I'll probably have, I'll observe this, but I am going to have, if I may ask you to bring this to the local, church, and I'll study it from there. We'll need all the divine guidance we can in studying this particular book, particularly those of an alignment that is benign and divine and not bad.
Hmm.
I'll need your help with that. So that's 3 requests from you now, because I have a second one that I have yet to ask you for. I was wondering if you can help me out with that.
So I'll take this book to a holy, sacred ground. right?
Yeah, there's a Church of the Nine Divines, just a few blocks from here, south. Also south. I'll need you to take it there, and some local priests, priests of Bahamut, of Tyr will take a look at it, and yeah, we'll definitely see what we can do with this.
Can they keep this safe? Keep
They
it
can.
hidden?
They can. I'm sure that a few representatives of gods can um, take this book and control whatever malevolent spirit is in it. And there is something malevolent in it. I assume it has communicated with you in some
No.
form or way.
Not at all.
It's gonna roll. No, it's gonna it's gonna roll an insight check. I'm sorry.
Against my deception.
Okay, yeah. 19.
9.
Yeah, okay. Okay. You don't need to lie. This thing is pretty powerful, and that's okay. Has anyone else been affected by it? He looks towards the party.
You could say that. Everyone else. Then Balin just lets that hang. Everyone else.
Okay.
I point at the bard judgingly.
Okay, then. Well, all right. Well, now that that's settled, on to my two requests. The first request that I have, and I will pay you friends very handsomely for it, would be to find out what happened to my carriage. I'm not sure if Esmeralda has told you about the trouble in the southern parts of Sugati, the southern path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had some stuff delivered from Tasselheart, the village or the city of Tasselheart, and it has sadly not arrived yet. I was wondering if you could look into it, and I'll give you something from it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you armors if you want, but you know, if you can help me out with that.
Absolutely.
We'll help
and-
you.
And the second request?
This is the private ano. I was wondering if you can and he you notice his voice trail off a little bit, become a little more silent. I was since
With
You know what?
exclaimed Esmeralda.
I was gonna say, you know what? Maybe you just go to the carriage first. That would be nice. Yeah, we'll talk about it later on. And as you mentioned, Esmeralda, he says, yeah, I was wondering if you could help me write a little poem for her. She seems like a busy woman, and I couldn't get time from her schedule to really to
Poetry,
really ask
then.
her out. Yeah.
I quickly parang write a poem in my journal. Roses are red, violets.
Wait lang,
likes
wait
you.
lang.
And then I show it to Gilbert.
Kindly, sorry, could you repeat the R blue? What are the rest?
Umay wa mo Shinderu.
Gilbert likes you.
I have an idea. How about this? Roses are red, violets are blue, owlbears are dead. Gilbert likes you. I think that's pretty sweet.
Thank you for that beautiful contribution. We'll definitely consider that as part of the general output that we will come out with. Probably include that in the later part of the poem.
So
Don't forget the owlbear being dead. It's
yeah.
pretty epic
I-
saga right there.
I appreciate the help very much indeed. And then he
Uh,
looks at you with with gritted smile. That's why I asked for your help specifically.
Sure. Any keywords that you would like to include in this poem that you would like to make it more
And
personal?
all right. So he opens up the shop a little bit since the private is gone. He levitates some cups and tea. Would you like to stay a little bit for tea? Because um, it's going to be like 5 or 10 minutes, and then he prepares your tea. He lays it down. Yeah.
Sure.
What do you guys want to do? All right. So you guys sit down for a moment. Bilan, I assume you're going to peruse through some armor while
Yes,
Gibson
sir.
does the rough poem stuff. How about the others? What are the others doing?
As Balin scans through the armors, he like mutters to himself, I still think the owlbears are important. Part of the poem.
How about the others?
Probably walk around the shop.
All right. You want to peruse through the goods as well. Findolin, would you like to be part of the of the poem writing committee?
I'm looking at the bows for inspiration.
Okay. And Zabu?
Zabu will just look at any parang totem-like accessories that might help him in battle or in his life.
Yeah. The three of you roll investigation checks. All right. Tapos Gibson, you sit with him, and he starts off. Well, in terms of keywords, I think that I think that her raven black hair is amazing, and it works well with
What? Raven black hair?
yes.
All right. And I'm
And
writing
that-
this down. Mhm.
And that her eyes her eyes are as sublime as all of creation, and her bronze/brown skin is suits her well. I'm really confused. I don't know how to write this.
All right. So how long have you been talking with each other? Have you been having frequent conversations, or is it more of like how would you describe your relationship with Esmeralda?
I guess you can say that since I'm a supplier to the Boulder Forge Inn, it's really more of a working relationship. Although we don't strictly work with each other. Like I am not employed by the guild. I'm a supplier.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it more of like a professional relationship where you talk about just work related things and you don't really go into the personal things? And is that something that consistent, or does that resonate with you, or how?
There was one time she asked how I was, and I didn't quite know how to respond. And then there's that one time where she gave me a pat in the back for a failed spell scroll.
I
But
see.
other than that, that's nothing really else. I tried to initiate this thing where we become really good friends. I think I'm not sure how this starts. all
Do you
this
have
research-
do you have really good friends that you know of right now? Like, who are
One-
your really good friends right now?
One of them was the owner of the tome of that your goblin friend has. He's a he's a researcher into the old magics, and he's gone now. But I have other friends, and by friends I mean they don't try to stab me in the back with a knife. I have you as friends, I guess.
Sure,
I haven't really.
More
I
like
don't-
more like a professional relationship, but
Yes. Of course, this is all professional. I'm paying you for this particular service.
mhm. Sure. So, yeah, definitely I can work with something there, maybe to help you out. Maybe a poem is a little bit too much, to start. we won't want to be, coming out too strong and scare her away. Maybe something to start, like a conversation starter or just an invite to dinner, and then work your way towards that poem. How's that sound, huh?
So an invite to dinner.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh.
Like very casual, very, since you have that relationship of a very, professional relationship, you wouldn't want to jump the queue and go straight ahead to a romantic confession. That doesn't necessarily work well for the ladies. Hit or miss might increase your
see.
chances if you go towards the route of a casual invite to a lunch or a dinner or tea or something like that, where you can talk about normal things, things that you would talk to your friends about.
This is strange. This is very much contradictory to the romances of old and those romance novels I used to read in the university. How does this work?
We'll talk through it. I'll talk you through it step by step. But for now, we just have to come up with a really good, invitation. That's all we need to think about right now. All right?
Could you like send a message?
I can
Maybe
write
she's free.
something, maybe, by the time we come back, I'll have something for you.
I was hoping maybe we can. Well, time is of the essence then. I'll figure this out. I'll look through some of my romance novels and do a little bit of reading just to find out how this works.
Yeah, maybe, as an assignment for you as we go out to find that quest, go to the bar and maybe start a conversation with other people there. How's that sound? Like a social, giving yourself a social experiment.
There's way too many people. I don't look awkward. I don't look good.
Or yeah, just try it.
Okay. Yeah. I'll try to do that. He takes some of the herbs and pushes some of the juice in a vial. I think what you got were some fungi, were some mushrooms and some parita, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 10 stems, 10 buds, and 11 roses.
Yeah.
Bogan herbs.
Yep. He presses this against a vial, levitates it, sets a flame below it, waits for a few minutes, and hands it over to Zabu. Here, this should control those urges.
Right.
You have Wolf's Bane potion.
Okay, so if I drink it now, will it be like a permanent thing?
That's it'll last for roughly around a 10-day, I think.
10 days.
You don't need to drink all of it in one sitting. 1 tablespoon every day after dinner.
Is this something you can take with alcohol?
Don't take it with alcohol.
Are there any contraindications for this?
Not that I know of. Oh fuck, you are a nurse. I don't know. I don't know. Gilbert is Gilbert. I don't know what you're talking about. Just drink that every night. I am the quack doctor of the fantasy worlds. All right.
Okay,
what did the 3 roll for an investigation? Gibson, he nods and thanks you. He takes the roses and just puts it down on the counter. You assume that the poem was supposed to go with the roses, but you managed to convince him not to go in so strong. All right. How about the investigation checks?
25 for Slurp.
17 for Zabu.
15 for Balin.
Jean. All right. Okay. Zabu, you don't see anything totemic in nature. You do manage to see na merong mga there are different kinds of potions, and when you take a whiff of some of them have wolf's bane in it, are very similar to the one that you have. Some of them don't necessarily have um some of them you're not familiar with. Gene, with your 15, as you peruse through
I
the
see.
armor, you can see, or sorry, Belen, you notice that there are a few frost brand swords, short swords, and ice brand short swords that do an additional fire damage whenever you manage to hit a creature. But other than that, in terms of armor, nothing but the regular plus ones. Just a normal scale mail or chain mail armor. 25 slurp, you notice that there are potions. You notice that there are potion, ano tawag mo doon? Parang potions of gigantism ba yun? I'm sorry. Giant potion.
Potion of giant strength.
Yeah, wait lang. No, potion of giant size. Right? So when you drink the potion, you become you become huge for 24 hours. And right
Nice.
beside it, you see something you see a weird tube like you see a weird box. Tapos inside the box, since it's encased in wood and what seems to be glass, inside the box is what seems to be a tube with a sharp metal tip protruding. So that's what you see. You peruse inside of the shop, so meaning you go through the so this one in particular is hidden.
Wait, ano yun, DM? I didn't see.
All right. So basically what you saw when you peruse through the different kinds of potions, healing, potions of giant size, you see one in particular it's a case, tapos glass yung nasa taas niya. Tapos inside it's a tube. At one end of the tube is a sharp metal point. Sharp
Siyang
metal tip.
syringe.
Yes, it's a syringe essentially.
Are they done with the poem writing session ba?
Well, they're still at it. Pero at this point I can say na they're done. They're pretty much
Nag-relationship
done.
coaching kami.
I'm sorry if I accidentally asked you to do your coaching. Tapos you notice then Slurp, that he puts yung roses under the counter.
Oh. I parang hold up the box and call out Gilbert's attention.
Hey, okay. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you should have that yet. That's still something that I'm working on. And he reaches his hand back. He takes it and puts it in his pocket. I can give you these though. For 5,000 gold, this would turn you really big for at least a day. You'd be a giant.
Slurp will ask, can use on fish?
Can use on fish if fish still alive. I don't hear anything, Fonzie. Sorry. Okay. Yung keyboard pala. Alright.
Slurp will just shake his head. Not for fish.
Yeah, not for fish. Alright. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
I guess wala. Slurp will continue
Alright.
browsing through.
Film Delane, how about you? What are you doing? You're just taking note of everything
What,
that Gibson was saying din.
Ayun, parang I give, as Gibson was coaching Gilbert, I pat him, I give him a pat on the back, and then I continue perusing his ways.
Okay. If you're perusing through the Shop, kindly make an investigation check and let me know what you're looking for.
Okay. Both DM then 18.
18. Okay, yeah, you find you find some +1 bows, but nothing special in particular. You notice that this is a merchant and his specialty really is your inquisitive mind says na this is a merchant and his specialty lies talaga on magical items that pertain to mages or to artificers rather than to martial classes.
Sige, sige.
All right.
So disappointed I trying to join the party.
I'm sorry. All right, so you rejoin the party. You're given instructions to go to the sounder path of Sugate. What else do you guys want to do?
So we're off, I guess.
Yes,
Basta
all right.
tayo.
All right. Tawag dito. You guys as you guys step out of Gilbert's shop, you notice that he is right behind you. He closes his shop's door towards him. Makes a little gesture with his hand, and you notice that there is a magical seal that locks his shop up. I'll be seeing you later, right? You'll be coming back.
Yep.
Right.
Remember my assignment. Take
Yep.
care.
I'm heading there right now. And he brings with him his quill and his notes. And okay. So the southern path of Sugate is relatively a few
Game.
kilometers. Sorry, yes, go ahead.
That's though. As we exit Gilbert's shop though, and uh, I'd like to look for any parang suspicious presence trail that's following us and or Gilbert.
Okay, make a perception check.
Perception.
$12.
12.
You hold on. You don't notice anything as it's pretty much the same hustle and bustle of a rural town. No cloaked figures. You don't see anyone looking directly at you with the intent of observing you. Pero yeah, you do see some people look over to where you are, seeing that some of the shop is closed. You notice that some of them probably want to buy something from Gilbert shop pero sinarado na niya. So yeah, parang no one specifically following you. That said though, sorry. Hold on, wait lang ah. I might as well since we're here. Hold on. Gibson, I'll need you to make an ano. Where is it? Wait lang. I'll need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright. $12.
Okay. All right. So, you managed to exit out of Gilbert shop. The southern path of Sugate is really a hilly road towards Tasselheart. It's a few kilometers away. It wouldn't take you an entire 10 days. But yeah, it's just it's just a half day away from there, from where you are.
Oh, we're not dropping off the book yet? Is it within the
No,
70 bucks?
Oh yeah, you're
Church.
supposed to drop off pala the book. The Church of the Night of the Divines is roughly 4 to 5 blocks away. Would you like to go there now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm assuming you're making these perception checks while you're to find out if anyone's been following you, right? Or wala lang. You just
Probably
did
si
that.
Findolin.
Okay, sige. Findolin, roll 2 more times. Tapos, Gibson, I'll need you to roll Scry 2 more times. Roll wisdom saving check.
18.
One more.
Natural 1.
Okay. Findolin, what are your perception checks? Roll twice. Findolin?
Chikoy. Muted.
Hello, sorry. Change ako ng hello. Tawag ito. Ano yun, DF? Sorry. Didn't catch that.
Are you going to do perception checks as you make your way to the Church of the Divines? Or...
Okay. Yes. I'll roll the
Sige, roll. Gibson, you succeeded on your second on your second wisdom save. So, okay na yun.
Mhm.
12.
So 12 DF.
Okay. One more. You don't see anything weird? One more, Findolin?
15.
15.
Sorry, I'm typing it manually kasi.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. You notice for a brief second, just as soon as Gibson manages to make his wisdom save, there is a translucent orb just suddenly disappear right behind you. Pero other than that, nothing else. There's just that physical manifestation of an orb that's very translucent, invisible. You know yung sa Predator kapag nagbe-blend in siya, parang ganun. Pero yun, nawala siya. Okay. So,
I point this out.
mhm.
Do
He
I?
points this out.
Would I know what it is?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, good God. Just
Do I smell anything significant?
Make a perception check.
an 8.
You don't know what it is, pero you are surprised that Findolin pointed this out. And you do notice it does dissipate a little bit on your third save. Sorry, on that particular save.
Mm-hmm.
13 kay Zabo DM. Sorry. Si DM Fancy mo na.
Okay, go ahead. 13 gives up.
Yeah, Zabu, there's nothing weird. You don't smell anything strange. By that I mean, since you've been walking around town, you've gotten your nose familiar with what's what. It's smelly, but at the same time, it has this country smell. Yung smells that I described kanina. Pero if you're looking for anything malicious or meaning to harm you, nothing in particular. You don't have
Right.
smells that transcend the physical plane. I'm sorry.
Like, kasi baka meron siyang certain scent.
Yeah, unfortunately, wala. All right. Okay, so you arrive at the Church of the Divines. It's a large stone structure with several statues standing on top of it. So it's like a church. Think Notre Dame, except for several 9 major gods. There's one of them is what seems to be in the image of a dragon. This is Muhammad. One of them is armored. Um, this is Ra. It's not Ra, sorry. This is Tyr. Wait lang Okay, wow, I did not I forgot who the gods are in the Forgotten Realms. Ayan. Okay. And a lot of 2 female figures and 6 male figures and one draconic. And the one the draconic one is on top out of that triangle of statues that are located on top of this structure. You go into the church. It is open. There are people worshiping the various altars of these 9 gods. What do you do?
Any idea how to get the attention of certain priests here? Folks?
Pero ano daw DM? I'll bring out the book.
Okay.
Parang,
You bring out the book?
Do I feel anything weird about it? Parang wala lang.
As in, you bring it out of the metal lockbox?
Oh dear.
Kaya yung metal lockbox lang muna.
Yung metal lockbox, nothing in particular. And in order to unlock that, there are a series of magical seals and physical locks that you have to go through pa. So nothing weird. It's not emanating anything.
So I'll look for the presence of any priests or
Make a perception check.
church staff.
I'll ask around na lang din.
Okay, sige. Who are you asking? Make a perception check, Gibson.
It's a random guy. Are you a
22,
priest?
Okay.
4.
You see a bunch of devotees to their specific gods. They're praying to them. Others are in deep meditation. Findolin, with your 22, you manage to see an armored figure, blonde hair. Sorry, no, not blonde hair. Red hair, has a scar over one eye. She is rising up from her devotion to Bahamut for a while, and she is off on her way out. She notices you, looks at your group, and then she moves. She continues to walk. She's someone you might want to catch the attention of.
So yun, I call out to her. Dear lady,
How?
fair lady.
She stops.
Yun, I
say, assuming din siya, no?
She was calling out to me. Okay. She looks at your direction, since you're calling out to in her general direction. I don't know. She looks around just to make sure that she's not making a huge fool out of herself. And ayun, parang
Good
she
catch.
points to her.
So,
She points to herself. How may I help you? How may I help you?
I point. What brings you here?
Question, DM.
I'm in a place
Here
of
we
work.
go.
Sorry, wait lang. Isa-isa lang ha. Okay, Findolin. You ask her what brings her here. And she answers, I am a sworn cleric of Bahamut. And I pray to him every day. Does that answer your question? Can I go now? And then she starts struggling for words to answer how you answer. Sorry, before you resolve that, Slurp, you have a question?
How do they react seeing me and Zabo inside the church ba?
They're currently focused on the on the tawag mo dun, on their altars.
I see.
So
Okay.
it's like a hall, tapos in each side merong tatlong altar, tapos sa harap merong tatlo. Yung pinakagitna si Bahamut. Okay. So may mga pews din. She sees your group. She's not particularly disturbed by you. And you notice that there are other people here who are of different races. Some of them are half orcs. Some of them are also goblins, dwarves, halflings. They're not particularly scared of you. But in other
Cool.
and you know this because Radavord is very, how should I say this, tolerant of these things, since it is a center for trade and culture. Maybe if you go to the Magnus Imperius, then things would be different. But not here. Sorry. Okay na tayo, Slurp. Is there anything else?
Yep. Thanks, Dan.
All right. Findelaine. So she's trying to struggle with her words as she sees this beautiful half elven male try to talk to her. Probably hit on her, I guess. What else do you want? How do you resolve this?
Sige. So, Findolaine, while carrying that, lockbox, he flourishes, spins around the lady, and, subtly parang blocking her exit nga. And then, takes a bow, parang offers a hand, and, dear lady, I need you no harm. We are but, few humble adventurers, and we're looking for,
I'm not interested in what you're selling. What
No.
are you look?
I'm not selling you anything. Just
Okay.
might we have a few words with you?
I'm a cleric. Very well. Okay. My name is Urza. What's yours?
Lady Erza, my name is Findolaine, and this is these are my assistants, Gibson, Zabu, Balian, and Slurp.
Hello, Gibson, Zabu, Balan, and Slurp. Nice to meet you.
And,
Hello, cleric.
and we might have something that may
Sorry, Findolin, nawawala ako for
be
some
of your
reason.
interest.
Okay. Okay.
Unstable network.
It's okay. Okay. She sees the box, and she okay. Okay, I might as well take a check at this. What exactly do you want me to do?
Well, Gibson sent us. Gilbert sent us. So do you know Gilbert?
Yes, Gilbert from the he's a known supplier of magical items and armors in Sugate and the surrounding cities.
Not only is
see,
he
okay.
a supplier, he is also the resident expert. And he told us to, being the expert that he is, he knows when to ask for help. And this is something that we need help with. Do you think that your cleric expertise can help us with our little problem here?
She looks at you. And she looks at the box that Findolaine presented to her. She puts her hand over it, and you notice a divine spark suddenly erupt from her. It's not dramatic, it's just something that she does. It's divine sense. And she, after going into that in a momentary trance, she says, okay, I understand now. Come with me. Let's take this this item to the priests. They'll know what to do with it. It's nice meeting you all, by the way. And then she turns her back, looks at you, follow me, and then she walks You guys still have the metal lockbox with you.
Mm.
Do you follow?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Yes, Purple Follow.
Okay. You guys make your way through the through the hall, and then you are seated in a little in a large, hindi naman large. I like to say a medium-sized room with humble little tables and a long table with little chairs and a bench for you guys to sit on. Uh, Erza beckons you to wait for these religious leaders, and they will try to surmise what this thing is. Okay, you guys wait for a while. They arrive, all 9 of them, representatives of the different deities that the people of Sugate worship, and they greet you. Bunch of at least 7 men and 2 old women, and they greet you. How may we help your band of adventurers?
We bring something that goes beyond our understanding. You can help us with your wisdom and your expertise, so as we do not mishandle this artifact or this book. We carry forth, for your understanding and for your review, the Book of Evil.
So the Book of Evil, you place it on the table. You notice that the person talking to you has thick white hair as his beard and mustache. He peruses it. He takes his stick and magically opens the box. He has servants open up the pick box, and you notice one of them cast a spell. Okay, let's protect from good and evil. He peruses it. This is not the Book of Evil. The Book of Evil is definitely something a little more dangerous. But this has a very dark influence. Thank you for finding it. I'll see what we can do to destroy it. Where did you find this?
In a interesting location, abandoned shack that we wanted to rest in, but then we found that it had a secret.
Have you been touched by its power?
Touched, more like
Zone of truth.
grazed by its power. Depends on how you would, define touched. That entails a little bit more commitment.
We had the Rutherford raid. This I'm sorry if different accents. Let's just assume that everyone from this group of old people are talking. Sorry. We've had the Rutherford Rangers try to reclaim this specific artifact. It was stolen from the Magnus Imperium one time, and we'll have it delivered back to them in no time. So thank you. As a reward, take some of our rations. Erza, give them mooncakes. And Erza gives you some of the finest mooncakes from Bahamut. So you have rations. I'll give you the effects of these mooncakes in the next session. And yeah, unless you guys want to eat it now. And they bid you farewell. They also give you 2 bottles of divine of holy water, just in case something bad happens again.
They're gonna destroy the book.
We're going to send it back to the Magnus Imperium. They know best what to do with this.
All right.
Okay, so you managed to handle that specific item off of your checklist. Okay, what next? You guys make your way to the to the path or to the southern path of Sugate. But before that, is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Slurp is good.
Okay. The Urza bids you farewell. Thanks you for bringing this to the right people. And yeah, she says farewell. Okay, so you take the southern path to Sugate. Before anything else, is there anything else that you'd like to do? Kasi if not, I'll have you
Potions,
roll.
maybe?
We'll drink the wolf's bane, 1 tablespoon.
Okay. 1 tablespoon, okay. Right. So you managed to drink a tablespoon of the wolf's bane potion that Gilbert has prepared for you. You feel more in control. That's weird. It's a weird thing to
Lol.
say after taking drugs. Yeah. Yeah. So far, let's see what effect it has. Okay. All right. As you travel into the southern part or the southern path of Sugate, I'll need you to roll a survival check.
Here we
Just
go.
so you guys can keep safe.
Everyone, no?
Yes. And I will average it out.
15 slurp.
Oh my
Okay.
god, 8 for Zabu.
Anong
Survival.
Survival.
8. Okay.
13 for me.
13.
15 for me.
15.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 21. Okay, calculating the average. 14. So you don't get lost. Pero you do notice that, you do notice some changes in the atmosphere as you move further southward towards the wilderness that separates the city of Tasselheart from the village of Sugate, and you do notice the same kind of make a perception check Zabu.
Alrighty. Perception. It's I got a crit, 25.
25. You do notice that you do take a big whiff of the wind around you, and you notice the smell or the scent of decay in the air. You notice that you might be very close to this to the undead trouble that has befallen the southern path.
Okay, tell this to the party.
okay.
See them.
What's your marching order?
I guess Zabu will be in front.
Balin will be in front.
Okay.
ano, midway.
Way.
Last
Slurp
ako.
will be in the middle. Yeah.
All right.
With Gibson.
Okay.
I would like to leave the owlbear as kay do.
was gonna say. Okay.
No pala. I would like to leave him kay Gilbert.
Wait lang Let me
Or-
put the owlbear here. Wait then, hold on.
I don't want to bring it.
You don't want to be responsible.
We're going into danger with undead. That's not a place you bring babies to.
Yeah. Did you decide to take it ba? You decided to take it, no? Parang hindi na resolve yung particular conversation na yun. Well, it's fine. We'll see how we can resolve this. I'll try not to harm it. So, kay Findolin mo siya iiwan?
Mm, no, sana kay Gilbert.
Okay.
Sa town pa lang.
Okay, sige. Let's just assume na you advised him to take this pet because it's really good for, it's really good with attracting people, I guess. So we'll just leave it to Gilbert then.
I say na
All
this
right.
is a practice relationship. You know?
I see. Oo nga, no?
This
You don't
person
take care of...
doesn't judge you, will always appreciate you, and take care of it. Like, and treat it as if you were treating yourself. See yourself in this creature.
All right. So, as you trudge along the southern path, which is really a large dirt road, right? With cobblestones here and there, I'll need you guys to make perception checks. All of you.
Oof. 12.
12?
Yes.
21?
17 for
Wow,
17.
another crit. I-print screen ko to para lingaw.
Sige. Alright. Okay. You guys notice na there are some footsteps that are there are some bloody footsteps across the road leading to your right as you go down the southern path. You also notice that just across right in front of you is the carriage of goods and armor. Well, let's just say goods that seem to be indicative of Gilbert's description. And you see that there's no one there. There are no horses that drive the carriage, and the driver is no more. It's not there, and it's not necessarily propped on the road, but it is just there, slightly off the road. A really badly parked carriage. What do you want to do? And it leads to your right.
Do we notice any tracks?
Yes, you do. You do notice some bloody tracks and some bloody trails that trail off towards the right side.
Do they look fresh?
I'll need you to roll a survival check for that one.
What was it that Gilbert wanted us to obtain, y'all?
This carriage. I wanted to
Oh,
get
the
updates
carriage.
on this carriage, yeah.
I only rolled an 8.
You don't know if it's fresh, but you do notice that the blood is a lot redder than usual coagulated blood. So
I cover it with dirt before Zabu sees it. Let's go. To the right,
all
no?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the others?
Yeah, just follow. Anything nearby the
Following
carriage?
Nothing in
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, nothing in the carriage. The horses aren't there. There are no tracks other than the bloody tracks and trails that lead off into the right of the path.
I ask Findolin and if he can take point in terms of like tracking everything, making sure everything is tracked. It is your job to be a ranger, you know?
Shit. I think he's a rogue, bro.
Hello, guys.
Hey,
Hello.
Chikoy. What's up? Ayan.
Hello.
Okay na? Hello, we can hear you.
Hello.
I can.
Ay, sorry. Di kami nakachoppy. Ang last ko narinig is footsteps pa.
Wait, was that
Yeah, sige lang.
not footsteps, more like tracks that lead from the road that lead to the right from the southern road. And you notice that there's a carriage there without horses nor people driving it, and it's slightly parked towards the right.
Maybe... how far is it from us?
Carriage of goods yan, di ba? Tama ba?
Yeah,
Ay,
20,
ano?
30 feet more or less.
Sige.
Okay.
Since since you investigated the tracks, you're now closer to it, so you're 5 feet away from it.
Yep, I will inspect it if it's the carriage that Gilbert has lost.
Make an investigation check.
Slurp will stay at the ready.
Okay.
DM, I'd like to hide.
Make a stealth check.
15 for me.
15, you do notice a little ledger snuck in between one of the potions that you see in the carriage itself, and you notice that and upon reading the content of this ledger, this is definitely for Gilbert.
Found it. I'll peruse through to see if there are items still intact or has it been raided of some
Investigation check.
sort. 4.
With that, I'll give it to you. There's no nothing has been stolen so far, and I guess what you can see are a bunch of broken potion bottles, and nothing more. That's really just about it.
All right.
Right. So literally, Chikoy hid. nawala siya sa call. So he is now muna. We'll wait for him na lang. What do the others want to do?
Now, if no one's attacking,
Not yet. Not that you know.
Balin will be guarding, take point, watching.
Okay.
For any...
What time of the day is it na ba?
It's probably around 4 p.m.
I
We should probably
Slurp
find shelter.
Yeah, Slurp will create bonfire just nearby the carriage.
Okay.
Are we camping? We're camping.
You're camping. All right.
I will... marami ba siyang dala? Like maraming like potions and stuff? Like
Cases and cases of potions.
Okay, so we definitely need the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Balin, can you look for any clues as to what happened here?
Will do. Then I will scout for about half a mile radius.
Half
Give
a mile?
me 20 minutes.
Okay. All right. Half a mile. That's your plan. All right. 60 feet
give me
away.
about an hour.
All right. Sige. 60 feet away from the carriage, you notice just stacks of bodies, horse bodies, corpses right in front of you.
Yikes.
And Balin, you're 60
Alright.
feet away. You notice one of the figures suddenly notice you, since unless you're going stealthily.
Yeah, I'll scout, man. So it's stealthy.
Okay, roll for stealth.
Rolling for stealth. That is a 15 plus.
Right,
Wait, hold on. 15 plus 16 plus 1, 16.
All right. Wait lang hold on. Checking on the giant. Passive. Okay, you managed to avoid the passive perception, pero you do notice some undead figures skulking around and piling the bodies over. So these aren't just bodies of people, and these are bodies of animals. There's large bodies of owlbears in there. What do you want to do?
I will carefully back away and
knowing that I'll be outnumbered, I'll head back to the group.
You want to know what you see muna or you'll just
Yeah.
yeah.
I want to see what I see. So
Yeah, you see at least you see two gigantic figures help with the construction of these corpse walls. They are surrounded by skeletons, roughly 2 to 3.
I see. I take note of this and then I go back to the group.
Did you roll at disadvantage pala, Belan, for the stealth?
No, hold on. Let me roll for this.
You're in heavy armor, diba?
Yeah. That is 11 plus 1. That is 12.
Yeah. The passive perception, and I'll show this to you para you know it's true. Wait lang.
Alright.
Yan. Kita mo?
Yep, the map.
No, this one. Passive perception is 12.
Oh.
All right. So he sees you. Okay?
Okay.
So at this point, Belan, I'll need you to roll for initiative.
All right.
You guys are 60 feet away.
Hello.
That is an 18.
Hold on. Sorry, let me change lang yung Let me change lang yung 18 plus
18. 19.
19. Okay, hold on. Let me just check lang. All right. So 60 feet away pa yung party members mo.
Right.
You're right there. Do you see the screen? The map?
Yep.
Ay, leave. Wait lang. Asa na yung... Where is the thing for the initiative? Ito ba? Oh. Crap. Sorry, wait lang. Okay, sige. You roll the 19, no? I will roll for the hill giant. 13. Dalawa yan. And then for the skeletons, 14. So you go before they do.
Okay.
And the skeletons 14. No, 13. Skeletons.
Yun pala yung HP ng Hill Giant, oh.
Alin? Kita mo?
Hindi.
They're not modified. Yung HP at least hindi. Alright, so and 60 feet away ka from them. 1, 2, 3, 4 6. Let's just say na sila yung malayo sa'yo para dyan ka lang located, okay? Clear?
Clear.
Okay. Come on, move there, Zabo. Okay. All right. So, you're first in the initiative. What do you want to do?
Back away, full movement.
All right, 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're still not with them. You're still 60 feet away from them. You're still 30 feet rather.
Can they see me?
Yes. One of the hill giants managed to see you. Is
How
that
about
all
the
that
party?
you're going to do?
How about the party? Can they see me?
Yeah, I assume they could. Make a perception check. If you're going, are you going stealthily pa ba?
No, I've been spotted na, so
yeah. Okay.
Diretso na. So it's useless na. 17 plus 4, that is a 21.
That's I was asking the party to make a perception.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay. So full movement, no? So you're 30 feet away from them.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
That's it.
All right.
I hold my ground from there.
Okay. So the two hill giants will shout, brawl, and it's going to grab a large rock from underneath the earth. It's going to crush it, and it's going to throw it at you. I'll need you to make a well, first I'll need to hit pala, no, sorry, malito. This is a save, eh. I'll need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Bilan.
That is a 9 plus 1, 10.
10, okay. You suffer 12 points of piercing damage. You manage, you see how this hill giant crushes crushes a rock with its bare hands and throw a barrage of stones at you. You suffer 12 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
All right. The other one will do the same. Make a dexterity saving throw again.
That is a 15 plus 1, 16.
16, you manage to DC. Okay, DC. Right. You manage to save. That's a 15 DC. And you suffer 15 half. You suffer 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As just chunks of rock and stone hit you across across your armor. Right. That's their turn. It's time for the skeletons to have a turn.
They're throwing rocks, so do we notice anything?
Yeah. You notice the loud clang that hits against Balan's armor. And you do notice Balan just come out of the bushes really
shit.
loudly.
We joined the fray.
Yeah, roll for initiative, guys. The skeletons
Here
are
we
going to attempt to hit you. All one, at least three without advantage, without disadvantage, because you're still in range. Okay. Okay. They will try to hit you with your short bow. 11 misses. 21 to hit.
Hits.
All right, you suffer 8 points of piercing damage and 10 points. The other one hindi siya tumama, so wala siya. Suffer 8 points of piercing damage.
Take it.
All right. Wait lang. Gibson, what did you roll?
25.
Oh wow! All right. All right. Zabu, what did you roll?
12.
Okay.
Attack on Titan no to?
Slurp, what did you roll?
16.
All right. Findulane, what did you roll? Did you roll a 12? Hello? Findulane, are you there?
Sorry. Nag-initiative na kayo. Nag-roll ako
Yeah.
na. Ayun. Kita ko tong 12.
So,
Curious ako,
I assume
ano
na
last mo
meron ng
narinig?
Pre, horses and bodies, yun lang. After nun, wala na. Off talaga siya. Wala talaga. 60 feet yun. Kaya narinig ako 60 feet.
So what's your initiative?
Oh boy.
Si Kuya yung initiative. Meron, wait lang Ayan.
Pero yung recent TM 12 initiative ko.
Yun na yung pinaka
I assume lang
wala nang modifiers yan?
ito na yung DM 1d20 plus 5. So,
Okay.
roll lang.
12. Ano ba? Sorry. Okay. Okay. So, top of the second round, Gibson, you notice your armored friend appear from the forest undergrowth, managing to avoid some of the rocks that appeared 60 feet away from you. What do you want to do?
They're how far are they from me?
They're 60 feet away from you.
I will take a step back about 10 feet.
Okay.
I'll take out siguro I'll take out my hand and put it like this. Tapos I'll start whispering.
Okay.
And I'll say to parang, can you really trust the friends around you? And I cast Enemies Abound to one of the hill giants.
Okay.
So he reach into the mind of one creature you can see and force it to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw, no?
Yes.
Okay. 10?
Fails.
All right. Okay. May
So-
mga immunities ba yan, or does it affect undead?
As long as it is not immune to frighten.
Okay, sige, it's not immune to fright. Okay. So anong effect niya?
It reach into the mind of one creature, intelligence saving throw. A creature automatically succeeds if it is immune to frighten. On a failed save, the target loses its ability to distinguish friend from foe. Regarding all creatures it can see as enemies until the spell ends.
All right. Which giant are you targeting? The one on the left or the one on the right?
The
The one on top or the one on
the one on the right, I would like to
this
say.
one, no? Okay.
Siya yung
So
pinaka-
this one is under the effect of fear or so yan. So parang what does it do? It 'di ba? It will randomly attack people, ganon.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Sige, I'll roll a d4 for that then. Okay, is there anything else that you'd like to do?
That is it.
All right. Balin, it's your turn.
Alright, noticing that the party is now joining the fray, Balin turns towards the enemies again and charges the nearest opponent. I think it's a skeleton. Tama ba?
One,
Alright.
full movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 30.
Behind it. Okay. So I will just fire a crossbow. Ball.
Go ahead.
Do it. Rolling
Here.
for attack. It's 1d. So that's I rolled a 14.
Okay, that hits.
Alright. Rolling for damage. That's a d8. That is a 7 plus 1, 8, and then another double attack. Ngayon. So 20. Another d8. That is a 5. So 8 and 5.
Total.
Wait. Pwede ba successive ang crossbow attack? Hindi. Hindi, no?
If you have if you have the feat.
Wala. No. Just 8.
So 8
piercing
damage. Okay, then. It's still, you managed to find, Bolt manages to find its way across its chest, but it is unfazed. Although it is shaken. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
I end my turn.
Okay, that ends your turn. Who else is next? Balin. Skeleton's turn. It's going to retaliate with more short bow attacks on you. 22 to hit.
It hits.
Alright. 8, you suffer 8 points of piercing damage. Okay, one 2 more. 17.
Misses.
17. Misses. 2 more.
Misses.
3 more. Misses. 19. 23. 9 because at disadvantage. Okay, and
Misses.
one more. 17. Misses. Alright. So only one manages to find its way into into your abdomen, and you suffer 8 points of piercing damage. The skeletons are done. Sorry, Slurp, it's your turn. I managed to mock that up.
Slurp would like to cast a cantrip as a bonus action.
Mhm.
You will cast create bonfire right below the hill giant.
Which one?
That one.
Mhm.
So it will have to make a dex saving throw with a DC of 14.
Dex. 18?
Okay, saves. So does it take damage ba or not?
I mean, if you're gonna put a bonfire right under him, I think it.
Succeed on a saving throw or take. Okay, so it does not take any damage diyan.
All right, that's your
As my action, I will cast fireball. Yes,
Okay.
fireball.
Kindly make the make the fireball right in the screen.
Roll
Anong range yan? 60 feet, no?
20. Fireball is. Wait, I have it prepared. Fireball is 150 feet ang range, tapos ang area is 20 feet.
All right,
Cube.
sige. Okay.
Cube. Circle.
Radius, yeah. Okay.
Radius,
Go
yeah.
ahead and
I
draw
wanna
the
hit us.
circle.
Wait, can I draw the circle? Sa Zoom?
Sa Zoom.
How big is... Siguro at least itong tatlo?
Okay. Sige.
No. I can... Hold on. I can hit this tree pala. Itong tatlo. Pwede ba
Okay,
yan?
say. Yeah. Go ahead. I'll have to
Alright.
make dexterity saving throws.
Roll 8d6. Total is 19. Thank you, Google.
19?
Yeah, 19.
19 total. Alright, dexterity saving throws for the hill giants. It's a natural 1. It's a natural 20. And then for one of the skeletons, 7. So that fails. 19 damage. This one is dead. 19 damage, no? So one
19
of them,
DM, 19.
19 damage, no? Sorry. One takes full, tapos one takes 9, let's say 10 points of damage. All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
That's my turn.
All right. The hill giant's turn. Seeing that I don't know how to resolve this one, so I'll just roll a 1d. Lan tayo? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It took damage by the M.
Yes, it did.
It can make a save.
All right. I doubt it will make it though. Okay. Int, no?
Yeah. Thought I just saved it.
Yeah. It's a dumbass giant. It's a 7, so it doesn't make that save, fortunately. Okay, so it still needs to make a roll to see who to
Yeah.
which
At
one to
random
attack.
lang. Or whoever
Yeah.
makes sense for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sige, I'll roll a 1d10
Is it the hill giant's turn?
Yeah, it's the hill giant's turn na.
Which one, yung sa baba?
Yeah.
It will need to make a dex save again for the bonfire.
18.
Ooh, saves. Does not take damage.
So 9, it's going to make 2 multi-attacks. Pero wait lang, let's roll for another one.
Kasali kami sa random DM
Yeah, kaya I'm rolling d10s kasi 10 things yung nandun. So.
Yeah.
Alright. So it's going to attack this and this with its great club. 21 hits, probably gonna kill the skeleton.
R.I.P.
15 hits. Yeah, no, okay. So these guys are gone. Okay. So That's done. Hill Giant 2, Hill Giant 1. We'll look at its what the thing or what its Hill Giant brother is doing, and we'll continue to rain down rocks on you. Okay, so it's going to target Eugene since you're the closest. Rock attack. 27 to hit.
It's
You suffer 14 points of bludgeoning damage. All right.
taken.
Okay. And yeah, that's about it for their turn. Findolane, it's your turn.
HP is about
So,
done. By the
yung right giant, yung
Yeah,
is about.
yung affected, yeah.
So, I see him attacking his allies. I know he's parang not behaving strangely. So, my focus into the other giant. I'll invoke DM, Insightful Fighting.
Alright.
So, my insight against it's deception. I'll roll for it.
So what do I know? What do I save from it? How?
Deception check.
Deception DM.
Let's just do a general up. It can't deceive you. I'm so fat and big.
Okay.
-1.
So, DM, I'd like that. Okay, I'll attack.
Alright.
18.
18 hits. Okay, roll for damage.
Hello, ano yung DM? Ang narinig ko lang 80. Sorry. Hits?
Yeah, it hits. Roll for damage.
Sige. Then, stick attack.
Where are you making this rolls, man?
So, 18 damage DM. Okay.
18 damage. Okay, then. Alright. Okay, anything else?
Sige. Move 15 feet east pala DM, then end my turn.
15 feet east. So, east is dito. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that
Move
ends your...
15 feet east lang DM, then end my turn.
Okay, cool. Alright. Tinlane, Zabu, what do you want to do?
Alright. We'll dash. Dash to the fight.
Alright, you make it that far.
Oh, that's cool. Sige, I'll rage na lang.
Alright.
Also rage. Bonus action rage.
Okay. Alright. You are now raging.
Alright, that would
Okay.
be my turn.
Top of the third round, Gibson. It's your turn.
I am going to flank left. Use 30 feet of my movement to get as far, left as I can be.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use my action to point my finger at the left hill giant and cast Vicious Mockery. I will say to
Alright.
it, "You are so fat.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother
Okay.
destroyed her vagina."
Is that a wisdom saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god, he is hurt. What you said?
Okay, it takes 3 points of psychic damage. Oh no, 2d4 na pala.
4 na?
So it's 5 points of psychic damage,
Oof, okay.
and it has disadvantage on its next attack roll, and I am going to inspire with a bonus action. I'm going to inspire. Let's see who is in front. Zabu.
All right. Zabu, you have bardic inspiration.
1d6 yan, no?
It is a
D6.
All right, it has. All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
No, that's my turn. D8 na siya ngayon because I am level 6.
All right. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool. Balan, it's your turn.
Alright, taking damage kanina, I will drink a potion.
As an action, okay.
As an action, it's 2d4 plus 2. That is... Wait, hold on. Wrong dice. 4, that is a 2 plus 3, 5. I heal for 7. And then, yeah, I end my turn for now. I'll save my, I'll save my
Okay.
movement in a few.
Okay, so you're gonna end
Second
your
win ka,
turn
di ba?
there.
Oh, may second one ka. Fighter nga pala to. How far am I from the skeleton? Abot ba?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
40 feet.
8 times 5, 40 feet.
Sige. Second wind, full movement. Join. Doon ako sa fray.
5, 6. You can only get up to here with your full movement.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. All right. You also roll for your second wind. Slurp, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Well, advance, full movement.
All right. 6 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you want to do?
We'll drop concentration on my little
Bonfire?
bonfire and we'll create it again as a bonus action on the other hill giant.
All right. The other hill giant will try to avoid it. 6. Because he's on fire. How much
Nice.
damage does he take?
Hold on, rolling. That would be 15 fire damage.
Oh god, that hurts. All right. Is there anything
And-
else that you'd like to do?
As an action, I will cast. What do I cast? Scorching Ray on that guy as an action.
All right. Roll for damage or roll for an attack. I'm not sure.
Yep, I will roll
3 attacks.
attacks. First one is a 9 to hit. Second one,
That misses.
a nat 20. Yes.
Okay, that hits.
And third one,
Ano ba yung scorching ray? 2d8?
2d6.
2d6.
Third one is a 14 to hit.
That hits. So only one
Alright.
misses and then
So-
one crits.
That would be
6.
So
6d6.
total damage, please.
Total damage is 21 fire damage.
Damn, that hurts. The fuck. All right.
All right, and turn.
That ends your turn. It's now what's left of the skeletons. They will entertain you, Balan. One of them will shoot an arrow across the field for you, towards you rather. This is for the arrow. 17 misses, and one will try to hit you with its short sword. That
Okay,
also misses.
first, so the first one, yung lumapit, I will do a reaction.
Okay.
Brace. So brace is if opponent enters your space, I can use my combat it's my D8 ito. I can use my battle maneuver to counter. So I will use that. That is. Do I roll for attack pa? For
I think so. Yeah, you have to roll for an attack.
Okay, that's a 14. Is it hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that rolling for damage muna. So that is a D8 plus 5. That's a 10 plus the battle maneuver. That is an 8. So I do 8 plus 10.
Okay, so 18 points
18.
total. Yeah.
slashing damage.
You manage to
And-
manage to slice this skeleton in half as you use your battle maneuvers against it. All right. So that's their turn. There's one more skeleton left. It's now time for the hill giant. Let's resolve muna itong nasa itong nasa baba. Do I need to make the save after or before?
If it took damage lang. Did it
Yeah,
take
it took-
damage?
Did it take damage ba? No, ito yung mo, 'di ba, So it didn't take damage.
Let me confirm lang. Start of the round ha. Kasi language kasi is each time the target takes damage.
All right.
So each time. So you can roll the save each time it takes damage.
Yeah, it didn't take damage. Yung majority from that last round, from the third round is this guy.
Yep.
This guy didn't take any damage. So he still has to roll. He still has that effect on him. So I will roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will roll 1d8. It can hurt itself. Okay, so it's going to try and hit you, Findulain, with its rock. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Findulain.
That definitely hits.
You suffer 29 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's
Are you dead?
pity.
I think he's still alive. Findulain, are you there?
Type ko na dyan.
In real life.
Chico, you take 29 points of damage. Lamao.
Alright, so that ends that turn. Ito namang si Giant number 1. He's been very damaged as of late.
Wala pala siya
and-
dito.
Yeah,
Sorry.
nga eh. Yeah, I know. So I think he's still alive, right? You guys are at level 6. You're at their 50s or something. So you guys I hope you guys are fine. This one will move 40 feet right into Balan's face, away from the bonfire.
He still needs to make a dex save though.
Okay. 7, so he takes damage.
Okay.
How much?
That would be only 4.
4 points of damage. Wait lang, check ko lang kung anong buhay na nito. Well, he's looking rough. I'll say that.
Okay, yeah.
So go ahead.
Never mind.
Sorry. Wait lang,
Okay, so he moves close sa akin. I do a reaction.
You
You already
already
made the
made the reaction.
Wait lang.
React ako.
Nag-react ka na.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Ay,
Well,
wala
he's...
constant na, no?
No.
No, that's 1 per round,
All over.
man. Mm-mm. It's a reaction. The reaction happens only once per round per player.
The one
Okay.
round.
Unless specifically
Right.
stated.
I remember
So
na.
it's right there. It's going to hit you twice with its great club
Disadvantage.
with disadvantage. All right.
Sa first attack, I think.
15 misses. 24. You suffer 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yun.
Buti na lang. Are you dead?
I think he's still alive. You guys are at your 50s,
Nope.
right? Yeah. All right. So that ends the
Yeah.
Hill Giants' turn. Findulain.
Wala siya.
God damn it. This internet is real. Okay. All right. So we'll skip a turn. Unless you guys have Okay, we'll skip his turn na lang muna. Wala
Pa-heal,
siya eh.
please.
Buhay ka pa,
Zabus.
you're fine.
It's your turn.
All right. Moving forward next to the hill giant, and will attack.
Okay, go. Roll for
Let's
damage.
see. Let's see. Using my claws. Each attack action, dalawang claws ito. So that's soft 20. That's 9, 10, 11.
11 to hit. No, 11
11.
damage. Sorry.
damage.
All right.
Yes.
All right. As you when you
Yeah,
rage, you turn into your beast form, no?
Yes, DM.
Yeah, you're more in touch with yourself and you have more control. You no longer feel the need to hurt even your allies, pero you do feel the need to survive against a common foe. And you hit it with your claws for 11 points of slashy damage. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Alright, so another attack, yung part of the first action, it's a 12 to hit.
12
Kasi di ko
misses.
nasabi-
Unfortunate.
Hindi ko nasabi ang tawag nito. Then another attack, second action, another attack.
Mhm.
Ano to yan? Yung with advantage.
Yes.
Kaya,
Reckless.
Hindi ko na advantage.
Reckless.
Reckless, dang it. Ooh! Kailangan ko talaga ito i-screenshot. That's a crit.
All right.
28. So that's 10 plus 5, 15, 16, 17. 17 first hit.
points. Uh-huh.
And the last
Additional
attack. Part na yun siya, DM na add na.
Alright.
Imbahan ng aking rolls oy. That's 24 and 28. So I'll get the 28, which is another crit. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 slashing. And that would be my
All
turn.
right. How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Parang you see Zabu parang act like Wolverine. Parang do the Berserker Barrage X.
Berserker Barrage. Okay.
Berserker
Alright.
Barrage X.
You see your Wolven Orcish friend go into a frenzy as he dashes right through the stomach of this hill giant, and you see him try to eviscerate some of its innards and see him come out of it unscathed and hungry for more. And then, is there anything else that you'd like to do?
If I still have movement, I'll move forward to the next hill giant.
Saan ka galing?
Yeah,
Dito,
tabi
di ba?
that.
1,
Parang
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, you take 2 more steps towards the 10 feet more, and that's about it. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
That will be my turn there.
All right, Gibson, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll move closer to the pudgy guy. 30 feet, full movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Alright, and then I am going to drop my bestow curse. My enemies abound. And
Okay.
instead I'm going to cast 60 feet. Is it within 60 feet of me? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Other guy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30, 35, 40.
It's within 60 feet.
Etong skeleton, 60 feet din.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
Yeah.
11, parang 11 feet, 11 squares. So, 110.
I'm going to cast Bane. Up to 3 creatures of my choice. It must make a charisma saving throw.
Alright, so they're going to try to charisma, no? Okay.
Yes.
This is for the hill giant. 8.
Fails.
Skeleton. -2.
Fails. So they are
Alright,
Bane.
so-
So the target must subtract a d4 from attack rolls and saving throws.
Alright. Is there anything else that you'd like to do? So may -4 pala sila, no?
Zabu, you're still inspired. Bonus
Yes.
action. What can I do? No, that's it.
Alright. Balin, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll move to the pudgy guy. I will,
It's 25 feet of movement.
and then I will attack with
Mhm.
my longsword. That is 17, 18, 19, 20, 23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, rolling for damage. That is a 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then extra attack, rolling for attack. That is a 10-16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling for damage.
That hits.
Is an 8 plus 5. That is a 13. Tapos, I would like to use my battle maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
8. That is 5 plus 5 damage. In total lang 20. That's 25 slashing damage. Tapos, strength contest. I
Teka,
would like to trip.
teka. Where did the 25 slashing damage come from?
7 sa first attack. Plus 13 sa second.
Mm-hmm.
Plus yung superiority damage.
Which
five.
is 5, okay?
25. Yung superiority, I'd like to use trip.
Okay.
So against my DC, so that's 8 plus 3 plus 3. So it's strength versus my DC of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yung kaya matrip-its eh.
Nope, natural 20.
Alright. Takes 25 slashing.
Alright, takes 25 points of slashing damage. It's hanging in there, but it's getting damaged. Slurp, it's your turn.
I will light up its ass one more time.
With a
As bonus
bonfire?
action. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I will try to avoid it. 3. Don't avoid it.
Yay.
Bane.
That is 11.
1.
That's why that's negative 1. Oh, you're frying these things.
11 fire damage.
11 points of fire damage. Oh. Okay.
And I would like to cast Scorching Ray again.
All right.
That's my action.
Roll for attacks, man.
First one. Oh, it's embarrassing 8 to hit.
That misses, unfortunately.
Second one is 19 to hit.
That hits.
And the third one is 17, 23 to hit.
Those hit. So 2 attacks hit. Roll for damage.
So that's 4d6.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken out the armor.
Why are you nerfing your encounters, TM?
Yeah, man. I thought I buffed it enough.
What are you doing?
Fire damage.
13?
14, 1-4.
Oh, 14 damage. Okay.
And I guess I'm at a safe distance. Enter.
You've
Yep, enter DM.
Yeah, you've dealt 69 points of damage.
Nice.
All of you with this one All right, it is now the skeleton's turn. It is Bane, so it's going to make its attack against you, Zabu. Since you are in clear view at masyadong malaki yung giant. I think with Bane to, so 7 minus 4 is 3. It misses. Ito naman, what's his name? Si Giant naman will try to hit you, Balin. Multi-attack twice.
Okay.
24.
Minus 3, 21.
21.
Hits.
Damn it.
Hits. You suffer
fine.
17 points of bludgeoning damage. One more. 26.
Yeah, I'm done.
Minus 3.
Yep. That's a
Okay. Wala pang death save, dude. You're just unconscious pa. So that's it. That ends its turn. The Hill Giant will that ends the Hill Giant's turn. Findulane. You suffered 29 points of bludgeoning damage pala.
Oh, the hill giant went after me?
No, si Findulane.
Plus the bonfire team.
Yeah, it already took the damage from the bonfire.
Alright.
So it's now Findulane's turn.
That is Findolin. He is no longer with us.
feel ko yung damage nag-carry over sa real life ba? Na knock off siya sa
Na yung internet connection niya, natamaan ng rock. Okay. Sige,
Sobrang lakas.
we'll skip over Fiddle muna. Alright, Zabu, it's your turn. You see your friend down on the ground, pummeled by 2 great club attacks. What do you want to do?
Alright, I will move forward again and attack the hill giant.
Okay.
May inspiration ka pala, ha?
Wow. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So far, wala pa man din na ano. Alright, we'll attack again with my claws. Claws! That's 2 attacks. Again, saan ba yan? Okay, saan natin roll 20? Ayan. Wow, seriously? That's 23 to hit.
hits.
That's
That-
12. And the irony of man, meron akong 9 and 28 again. Another crit. My god, that's 7 plus 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 slashing plus 12 slashing. That's 1 attack. Kaya walang crits ko ngayon
Ilang points of damage?
Again, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 23, 24, 25. 25 yung
25
first,
points.
attack. First
Yeah.
action of attack. And the second action of attack, that's 2 hits again. Still same things. Ayun na, 17 and 15 DM. 15 hits ba?
They both hit.
Oh, nice. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 points of
Points of
damage.
damage. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, it's almost there. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
No, I'm good. Siguro I'll just sniff, sniff on Jean. Are you okay there, dude?
I'm still alive.
You're
Just get me up.
You're unconscious. Alright. Gibson, you see your 2 warrior friends just unleash a barrage of attacks against this creature. One of them went down. What
Oh
do you
boy.
want to do?
I will take out... it is within 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35... No. Move 30 feet forward.
1, 2, 3,
Ayun.
4, 5, 6.
First off, I'm going to
Alright.
look at the unconscious body of Balin and kind of like underneath my parang give a smile and cast healing word first level
Okay.
to him.
Roll for
as a
healing
bonus
damage.
action. He heals for... What's my modifier? Oh, 4 points of
Okay.
healing.
Okay.
And for my action, I will take out my flimsy short bow
Mhm.
and attack the skeleton.
Alright. Roll for an
Kanina ka
attack.
pa. Kanina ka pa.
Nagchachane lang.
I will miss for an 9, I think.
Fortunately, that misses. 13 armor class from armor scraps.
Damn
Is there anything else that you'd like to do, Gibson?
I will check if Balin saw it. He didn't. And I will just
Yeah,
drop
Balin
my,
is prone.
I will drop my short bow as if I never had it, and that's my turn.
Didn't do it. All right, thank you. Balin, you are prone, and you see the use of an orc after being pummeled to death twice by a great club. I'll need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Wisdom saving. Ooh, that is a 19 plus 120.
All right, you are flooded by memories of how you are by memories of your past, which I will not mention
yeah.
for the purposes of this
Right.
But you managed to power
Right.
through it because you are a fighter, and for some reason Zabu, being an orc, reminds you of something that's very near and dear to you. All right, you're alive now. What do you want
Right.
to do? You're prone, huh?
I will stand up and I will attack because of the memories. I will attack. I will consider my health. I will attack. Rolling for attack. That is a nat 20. Rolling for damage. That is an 8. Another attack. That is
How do you want to do this?
12. I will first slash the leg, and then as it levels to my reach, I'll cut off its head.
All right, you get up, and as you get up, you slash part of its you slash its leg clean off, and it stumbles forward. And as it you take advantage of its momentum falling forward, and you manage to stab it across the face, and that effectively takes you out of combat.
At,
All right.
while that happens, DM, I'll shoot one last arrow. At its head.
Make an attack roll, sure, why not?
KS ang puta.
Itong puta attack roll na to.
KS out.
19 hits. So you see Chikoy, sorry, you see Belen as your you deal a fatal blow against the creature. You see an arrow hit the eye of the of the hill giant. And then you feel that someone tried to take away this skill from you, but you're chill with it, whatever. You're alive. All right. That ends combat. And you are surrounded by the corpses of hill giants and skeletons, and the corpses apparently of people who have gone through the southern path of Sugate. What do you want to do?
So, short rest.
Short.
Slurp will burn down all the corpses.
Okay. Everything? Okay. So you burn down all the corpses. What do you... Okay. So, who helps you gather these corpses? Or do you just burn them individually from where they are?
Individually, yeah.
Okay. You burn them down.
You will help lang din.
As they're burning, I'll ritual cast detect magic. Just to see if there are magical items about.
Anong range niyan? 60 feet? Or 150?
No. Let me confirm. But I think it's 30 feet lang.
30 feet. Where do you plan to have that short rest? Right where the carriage is?
Probably. But I'll cast detect magic first to see if...
All right. There's nothing outside of the potions, and it's really just potions of healing in that carriage and nothing more. Pero other than that, nothing magical except those that have already been burnt by Slurp, yung necrotic magics that surround, surprisingly, the corpses of the hill giants. You notice that there might be some sort of undead influence.
I'll try to open one case of potion.
Yeah. You notice it's a potion of regular healing. One of them is broken.
How many are there?
There are 6 per case.
6 per case. So I'll give 4 to Balin.
Mm-hmm.
I say, drink this now, and break the bottle and return it to the case.
All right.
And then yung 2 iiwan ko lang.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you're gonna take a short rest. That's roughly 30 minutes to 4 hours. I'm not sure.
If you're good to go, we can go. We don't have to rest.
I'm good to go. Naka-patient na ako.
Rest.
Alright.
Parang kailangan man ni DM.
Ay, tama pala. Yeah.
I don't need
That's
rest.
maneuvers.
Oh.
Wala man din ma-recover. So let's keep moving.
Okay.
I don't want more of these people more of these undead people to come back and, fuck us up. I want to create as much distance as we can. But if you want to rest, I'm down for that.
I think I'm good. Ako lang.
Good.
All right. So, if you guys are good to go, how are you going to get the carriage to town? gonna push it or pull it through through how are you gonna help each other with that?
Push and
Siguro
pull.
Zabo will be in front and parang act like a horse na yung parang
Huwag ka
ano lang.
balik sa normal form mo.
1 minute lang yung range.
Kung pwede lang ba, no?
Yeah. How long does rage usually last ba?
1 minute lang.
1 minute. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll need people. I'll need who are going to be pushing and pulling.
Zabo will be pulling, I guess.
Pulling. Okay. How about the others?
Lurk will pull.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Pushing.
going to parang go but I can push, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Findolin,
Okay,
can you
sige.
look out for can you look out for potholes and rocks and stuff and let us know if there are any, point us to the right direction as we push and pull. Sure, guys. Yun siya.
All right, Findolin, I'll need you to roll for survival check as you do this. Survival or investigation, basically anything to prevent the further damage to the cart. I'll just need 3 strength rolls from you, Gibson and Zabu. First roll, go. Just general strength rolls.
Jesus.
Okay, 23.
Tatlo yun dem, no?
Bush.
Yeah. First one.
All that heavy armor and no strength behind it.
First one is 21.
21, okay.
5.
All right. So, Zabu, you don't have any problems just pushing the cart. You managed to cover a wide distance of at least 1.5 kilometers into the towards the town of Sugate. Gibson, you napulikat ka. You as you try to push further. So you can still attempt to push or do whatever to help. Pero yeah. But thanks to Chikoy's guidance thanks to Findolin's guidance, you managed to avoid anything that would make it hard to push or pull that particular carriage. Second one, go.
I just remembered that I had an assignment. So I might not be able to push for you guys. I have to work on the assignment. That doesn't hurt at all. But
all right. So I guess
Somebody else?
this would yeah. One
So-
more if
Slurp
no one
was
will
helping with the pushing.
okay, make a strength check.
Let's go, Slurp strong. Oh, natuwa na.
You pull a muscle. But
Rip.
you just it hurts, and you may want to stick to the books rather than become a figure of brawn. All right. If no one's going to help Zabu, I'll ask him to roll 5 more times.
I'll help na lang with the pushing DM.
But you're already doing
Guide
the rangering.
I'll push. Sorry.
All right. Sige. Okay.
Rolling for strength check.
Second roll. Wait lang. Okay, sige, you roll na Balan. How about second roll Zabu.
13 DM.
13, okay. Balan.
19.
19, all right. You two managed to work together and push a little bit further without breaking anything in the carriage. But final roll.
Uh, 13.
Balan and Zabu. 14, okay. Zabu.
The third roll na to DM.
Yes.
That's a 9.
You've been pulling on this thing so hard you suddenly pull a muscle. And it takes pero thanks to the maneuvering of Findolane and Balan's pushing strength, you managed to get right into town just before it hit just before the sun goes down. All right, so you're in the town of Sugate. Na the city guard asks for a ledger, proving that this is good. The goods in this cart are cleared for importing into the town or city of Sugate. What do you guys want to do?
Rest.
All right. He asks for the ledger. Excuse me, good sir. I'll need a ledger for this carriage of yours. Where are your horses? Well, why did you push this thing all the way here? Did you steal this?
No, we recovered it. It
I'll
was
need
stolen.
proof.
If you talk to Gilbert, he
Ah.
definitely will provide the proof for us, as this was a request from him.
Well, I'll just need the code, the number in the ledger. I'm sure you have it in there. And he rolls for an investigation as he looks into the cart. That's an 18. He finds it. Oh, here we go. He reads it. He gets it. Okay, you're cleared to go. Say hi to Gilbert for me. Thank you. May go ahead.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Gregorio.
Hello, Gregorio. What a fantastic
Yes.
job you've been
Gregorio.
doing so far.
Yeah,
Thank you, good
Thank
sir.
you. It's hard being a city guard. Yeah. All right. Bye.
But only a job only Gregorio can do. Farewell.
No one does city guarding than Gregorio do.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. So you guys. All right. So you guys make your way to Gilbert's shop, and it's open. There is a light in the shop, and yeah, what do you guys want to do?
We knock.
Right. And the door is open. You knock. Someone says, "Come in."
We come in.
Okay. So you managed. I see you managed to you managed to acquire my carriage. You may have a case of those potions. I'll have to check on the damage though. What happened?
It was pretty bad. When we arrived, there were lots of bodies all around, dead bodies and undead things, skeletons firing arrows, and fucking hill giants throwing rocks, and Balin here almost died. It was hard.
I see. Well, that's these undead are starting to get on my nerves. There have been news about them all over Aberdeen lately. That's strange. Anyway, thank you. And he offers you 500 gold for your troubles.
Sweet.
Thank
Also,
you.
my assignment here is complete. I will give you a copy of the letter. I suggest that you write this on your own hand to make it more personal. You don't need to send it or anything. You just need to, write it down and send it with a text message or something like that. Something very casual.
Yeah.
And this is what I wrote. I'll give you a copy here.
All right. Okay. He reads it out loud because he's an awkward person. Hi, Esmeralda. I have noticed something when I was looking at one of your portraits the other day. You have this friendly, open charm about you. You are quite open, but on the other hand, I think you can be quite introverted and a bit shy as well. In one of your photos, I also noticed something funny. Are you able to talk about it over dinner? Gilbert. Yeah. I think this could work. I was able to talk to her a while ago, and she was very worried about the southern path, and I think she will definitely know about this. All right, thank you. Yeah, he secretly gives you 100 gold for your services.
Jesus
Wow.
Right, secretly. All right. So, well, I'm about to close shop. Is there anything else that you need? Is there, and
Uh, hmm. You anything else, guys? Kaya?
you notice yung winged owlbear nyo. It starts crying and it goes straight towards Sino ba yung first person that it sees? I'll say it's probably Slurp. It goes to you, Slurp. And it's trying to grab your attention.
I'll hand it kasi I was using a frozen fish kanina to treat my sore muscles, so I'll give it to the
Wow.
He swallows it, and then it still follows you around. You're a little bit taller than it, pero it considers you its mom or something. I don't know.
Nice.
Yes. I name.
Mhm.
I'll think of a name.
Mhm.
Oh.
I'll ask Gilbert
sige.
if he has a brazier around that I could use.
I'll have to take a look. Can I get back to you on this tomorrow morning?
Okay, I wait.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I spent a great time training him to recognize you by using an advanced illusion technique. So yeah, you notice why it's more attached to you than most of its other teammates. I feel like you'll need them more than the rest because the others are already already hulking giants compared to you. Anyway, is there anything else that I can help you with?
Do you have a backpack that would fit a child and also a small belt?
I actually do. Are we talking about them fancy backpacks or just the luggage?
Anything would do. Preferably something cute.
And sturdy.
Well, we don't have anything. I'm not sure what you would. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by cute, but we have a backpack here that can hold at least 1 cubic foot of gear that weighs roughly 30 pounds. They come it comes in all shapes and colors.
That'll do.
It's all right. So he offers you at least 4. There's red, green, brown, and pink.
Maybe the red one.
All right. He hands you the red one. Yeah, for all your help, I'll give this to you for free. It is just a backpack after all.
Mm.
All right. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, the metal lockbox, the evil tome that you brought to the church, it's on its way to the Magnus Imperium now. And
Excellent.
luckily, that djinn won't bother us anymore.
Sorry.
All right. Djinn, genies. They're evil beings that can grant you a wish, but for something really, really bad. It's a monkey's paw. You don't. you probably wouldn't want it. Anyway, I have to get some sleep. I have to dream of Esmeralda and I just walking across the plains.
Talking
bye.
as friends.
Yes.
Communicating as friends. Work
Definitely.
on your friendship.
As friends.
All right.
Definitely friends.
For now.
All right.
Step by step.
He grabs
Don't be creepy.
He grabs
I think we should. I think we should go.
All right. Bye.
This
He
is
grabs
getting really awkward even for me.
He grabs a bomb and
DM, question DM.
Yes.
Regarding sa case na potions. Ilan yun lahat? Ang isang case.
6 bottles. Mm-mm.
Alright, so
Okay. So you have 6 bottles of regular pots. Potions.
Alright,
Red
too.
pots. Okay. So the day is over. Where do you want to go?
All right. So I will fit the backpack kay Owlbear.
Mhm.
I say, and I will cast Speak with Animals.
Ah! Hi. Hey, this is my baby owlbear voice. Hi,
Baby
Dad.
Owlbear. I'm not your dad. But I'm your uncle.
Where's my dad?
We are all your dads. Okay.
Okay, dads.
Okay. So, um, I'm going to give you this backpack. All right. And
Mm,
keep it safe.
okay.
All right. You wear this all the
Okay.
time. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to wrap this belt around your waist. All right. So I'll take out the
Okay.
belt and wrap it around his waist. And this belt is going to keep you safe from other people and other forms of, enemies about you. And this is going to keep you safe. All right.
But you keep me safe, right?
Yeah, eventually, you're going to help with keeping us safe.
Okay. I
Sweet.
keep safe, dads.
All right. So stay with us. Stay as close
Yes.
as you can. And
Yeah.
come to me. Come to me. Draw him close. Tapos I'll turn him
Closer.
around. I'll open the
Ah.
backpack. Tapos I'll put parang item.
No. Okay. Okay.
Can you carry
Yeah,
that? Can you carry
Yep.
this?
This is strength training, right? Yeah,
Yes,
I'm gonna
definitely strength and resistance training for you. Definitely. And I'll close the backpack and kind of like wipe
okay.
my hands and stretch my back a little bit. Ah, thank God. All right.
Well, that's okay. I can get used to this. I'm gonna get buff.
And maybe tomorrow we can find you a practice sword. What do you think?
The sword. I don't know what that is, but okay.
Oh,
Just
you
going
will.
with it.
Your dad, Balin here, will teach you how to use it.
Okay. And then he looks at you. Hey, Dad, Balin.
What is this thing saying?
Uh,
Did you do something to it, Gibson?
what do you mean?
Let's just rest.
I gave him a job. Come on. Let's go. Let's go
I
back
have
to
a
the
feeling
inn.
that Balin doesn't want me around.
He doesn't want a lot of people around. Don't take it personally.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So, where do you want to go next?
Back to the inn, I guess.
All right. You make your way back to the Boulder Forge Inn. The street lamps are already lit, and there is a cold snap upon the air. You make your way there. It is brightly.
So ano daw DM yung I recall the presence and the mist earlier. So knowing that on our way back to the inn, I'd like to be wary of anything suspicious or maybe someone following us.
All right. Perception checks. And as this is happening, you see your elven party mate just look around, notice how with a 19 you don't necessarily notice anything weird or anyone following you. There are no weird orbs that are floating around observing you. Pero yeah, there's nothing strange in the air. It is a night just like any other night in Sugate. Little less busier than it was in the morning. More city guards though. A few moments pass and you make your way back into the Boulder Forge Inn. You are greeted by a warm smile of the raven-haired Esmeralda. And she asks you, "So, how did it go?"
Well, Gilbert was fantastic, by the way. Such a wonderful person.
He visited a while ago. He asked a lot of things about being a warrior or being a fighter. I mentioned that maybe it doesn't fit him. Maybe being a wizard is more of his thing, but I'm not one to discourage. So I gave him a sword lesson.
Oh, really? That's interesting. How was it?
Yeah, he should definitely.
Parang,
Oh
should-
God.
Should definitely stick to becoming a wizard.
okay.
And then you notice that some of her hands have scratches.
Well,
Yeah,
just as long as you had fun, right? Right?
yeah, yeah. That's fun. I wouldn't call it a waste of time.
Insight check.
Gilbert is... All right, say go. Make an insight check.
Do I believe that she had fun with Gilbert? Fuck. 8.
Hard to read, but yeah, she's smiling, so I guess that means she did have fun.
Baby steps.
Uh,
I muttered to myself.
I'm sorry.
Na-
She mentioned.
Baby food. Do you have some food for
Ah.
our baby here?
Oh yeah, definitely some fish, of course. Go and take a table, and we'll serve you right away. Is there anything else special that?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Gilbert is a good friend. He needs more friends, I feel. Right.
He
And then
needs
she
you as a
walks-
friend, and I walk to the.
I mean, I am.
Wink, wink.
It's going to insight check that one. 10. She will casually brush that comment off as nothing. Okay, and then she will walk away. All right. You guys order your food, try to take the rest. She comes back to you with a bag of gold as well. You have and she gives you 500 gold. She asks for the
Damn, we're rich, dude.
or for the job order.
Give it to me.
All right. All right. Thank you. So about that trip to Isgard, we really need you there. No one's taking this job. The people of Isgard will definitely thank you for this. Think you could set off tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Tomorrow will be. Is the road heading to Isgard dangerous?
Well, not just dangerous as for Jongville. It's a little longer though, but it's not as bad. If by dangerous you mean will it be full of elements from the wild? Not necessarily, as you will be taking a more civilized route on the way there.
I'm just wondering if we could take the kid.
Oh, your owlbear?
Yeah.
You certainly can. As far as everyone is concerned, that's your problem.
Fair enough.
Well, I better arrange a few things and send a few letters. The missive from the Redford Alliance has arrived. They did confirm the claims that Young Vale has sadly been razed to the ground by this undead menace, and the Magnus Imperius is going to take a look at it as well. I don't like it when the Empire tries to stick its grubby little claws on things that don't that's not their problem. The Radford is on its own. It doesn't need it, but maybe, just maybe, considering the scale of undead attacks across Radford, maybe we might need it.
Have I heard
Anyway.
of the Magnus Experience?
The Magnus Imperius is the great empire, the one located at the northeastern part that prevents the wait lang. Yes, you did. To answer your question, yes, you did.
Okay, so they're well known around. I don't know.
Yeah,
Kind of like the government. Parang ganyan.
yeah. They're the empire of this particular in this particular context. To the north, trudging the west, lie the frozen wasteland of Mascopa, where magical residue of the ancient battles fought by the gods before the great separation dwell. So they are the guardians of anything that tries to go against or that tries to get into the wall toward in innards of Aberdeen. Esmeralda takes her leave.
9.
Okay. Anong she bids you good night. And yeah, that's where we're ending this particular session, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yay. Level up.
Okay.
Level up?
Anong level
Level
ka na? Level 6 na kayo, no?
Yeah. Mag-level 7 na. Ha?
Huh?
Ilang hours tayo
Yeah.
naglaro?
3 hours and 20 minutes.
Sure, level up. Sige.
Yes.
Yay!
Rolling the hit dice.
Hit
Roll
dice
for
the
it, then,
rolling.
Yes, finally a 6 on my hit die. Oh my god.
Alright, a 6 then. So,
I will use my
Uy,
dice.
Fantastic. Nice.
With DM as my witness.
Dun.
DM sa witness.
Uy, 7.
Nice.
Paano nga mag-roll sa Roll20?
Slash
Slash,
roll.
no? Slash.
Yeah. Slash roll.
All right, great.
Oh, it's a 12. Nice.
Aha, barbarian.
Sorte.
Listen mo nga yung mga
Sorry,
D12 na
yaw.
mga...
I like that for every
dyan?
special creature that you encounter, I try to put a little bit of a twist to make it harder. And even then, you guys still like treat it easily.
We're
Have to think
dangerous,
outside the
dude.
box.
We're dangerous.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Famous last words.
The only danger to us is ourselves.
Actually. Hello, Zabu. Make sure you take that multivitamin every night.